Dry County Brewing Company creates beer labels and beyond with the Kiaro D. So QuickLabel traveled to their brewery to see how one printer could boost their brand and revamp their production process.
I am Trey Sinclair. I am the president and co-founder here at Dry County Brewing Company. I got started homebrewing in college. Someone handed me a Terrapin Pale Ale, which is a local brewery out there, downtown one night, and I was blown away. I'd never had beer that tasted that way, didn't know beer could taste that way, and what we really try to do is emulate those breweries who across the country are in college towns and making really good world-class craft beer, but for folks who maybe are trying beer in general for the first time. Really entry-level, approachable craft beers in very popular styles to more rare, one-off, either seasonal or limited or experimental beers. The craft beer space is a really crowded one and becoming more and more crowded. And I'd like to think we make great beer here at Dry County, but there's a lot of other local breweries and national breweries that make great beer as well. So beer quality alone isn't enough to stand out on the shelf. You have to have the whole package, literally. The label we put on it, the can we put it in is all very important to the brand and to the brewery. Before the Kiaro D, we really only did our core beers in package, and we didn't do any of the one-offs or limited beers that way. We'd offer them in growler format at the tasting room, but we had no way to get them into smaller, more popular package formats like 6-pack cans or 4-pack cans. Kiaro D was really a game changer in terms of our product offering and what we were able to get out to the end consumer. Yeah, and those small quantity batches, limited run products is really where the Kiaro D comes in handy and allows us to produce high quality packaging on a small scale and a limited scale where without that type of technology we wouldn't be able to do so. We're able to can one-off beers, very small quantity beers, one-time beers without worrying about any minimum order quantities from a label supplier or anything like that. We can print one label, 20 labels, 2,000 labels if we want. We can print one-off stickers to hand out to people at festivals. We can print one-off tap stickers for our tap handles in the market if it's in the on-premise rather than the off-premise. We really leverage the printer across a lot of different realms of packaging, cans being the obvious one, but also in some that I guess you might not think of off the top of your head. Comes off the line. At that point, the can is unlabeled, and that's where we've got a roll of 1,000 Kiaro D labels ready to go. That's where we put them in 6-pack holders, put them in cases, palletize them, and get them ready to ship out to distribution. The Kiaro D has helped both cut costs and save time here at Dry County. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks to make a beer, sometimes it takes 2.5 or 3 weeks, just depending on how the yeast wants to work. So it's really important for us to be able to have the labels on hand when we need them, and Kiaro D printing in-house allows us to do that. I am definitely happy that we stumbled upon Kiaro D at the Craft Brewers Conference last year, for sure. Check us out on social media, drycountybrewco.com. If you're ever in Georgia in the Kennesaw, just north of Atlanta area, swing by and check out the tasting room or look for our beer on shelf or on tap. Cheers.